First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, 57, 57.
On second down, Montgomery. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Mark 56. Mark 56. Watch the slap. Yellow. Slap. Come on, baby. Check 26.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Not that time for Watkins. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Set 18, Gator. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Check 15, check 15. 61, matchbox lights. Crunch. Alert 3, alert 3. Leo. Get.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You draw Porter. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check nipple, nipple, nipple. Shift, shift.
They'll run. This is Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Ready up. Hey, echo. Christian, Travis. Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal. We got to seal. Ain't no such thing.
From the gun on third, Simeon. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, Taylor Gabriel. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Now, this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Check. Check out. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. 1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
54, come on, 54.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes, he'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 35 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Back to throw. Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Yellow, yellow.
Go, go, go. '56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, they're scared.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, let's
On second and 15 now. Mahomes. It's hauled in by Shepard. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Rush in.
Hey, 57 colors.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8.
I'm coming for you, son. Hey, watch it.
Yellow.
Check three.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Let's go. 54, Mike.
On first down, Mahomes rolling to his right. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 53 yards as the Bears push further out in front. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Ready, break.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
X3, 218, chop, bravo. Ready?
Looking to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Kill.
Go.
Kill. Turn it up.
Hey, high 7.
To throw again. Herbert looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. To throw on third down. Herbert, he is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Leonard Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run out of the gun with Camara. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, it's Montgomery. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a big shot.
Yellow.
54, Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
You better be afraid. Hey, 43. You better be afraid.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. And this is going to be another first down, as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Mahomes now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right there, 54, right there.
57.
Watch the run. Shift. Whip. Watch the whip. Undercrush.
Yellow.
Check 9.
Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this one is right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. He got 29 yards that time. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Herbert. And going deep for Hill. He's got it at the 15. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 14 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 71 yards as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Running with Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run it again with Kamara. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, Haywood.
They're going to try and throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Looking to throw. Herbert, he'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Watch the twit. Watch the twit.
Correct.
31, 31.
Now a run with Montgomery. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
You're not ready.
Yellow.
Check. Check. Box track. Check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I don't need to. There's a wall there, right? 15. Right. 15.
Exit. Gotta let him breathe, defense. Check 24. Check 24.
Check.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Mike 5-4.
15.
Mike 5-4.
I'm trying to collect. Attack.
1-3. Show it.
Right.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Out to the right here to Shepard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Here we go. Get off the field.
Right side.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I'll be on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Check line 54. Line 54. No chance.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On 1st down, Herbert. And Thomas has it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air on 2nd down. Herbert. He gets it to Thomas. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Let's get off the field.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Under 10. You go tight. You got tight. You got
Attack. Hey, Ripley.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
57 colors, 57 colors.
Slam. Shift.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
It's only 2 minutes. We're never going to get rich. We're never going to get rich, man.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Any weapons?
We got. Kill. Mike 9. It's our field.
Hey!
Kill.
Go!
Mike 9. Come on, baby.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Go now. 18 Gator. General West.
I'm coming after you.
Bravo.
I'm coming after you. Shit.
Hit it.
Operating from the gun. Herbert on the check down. He finds Kamara. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Bad spot, Justin. Bad spot.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, Jet.
From the gun, Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
That touchdown and that kick. I know you get a kick after the touchdown, right?
On third down, they go Montgomery. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
They only needed a yard, instead went backwards.
You had all those men in the way.
Oh, no, not like that. Not like that. He, when I lose, man, there be some spectacular shit going on, and I'll show you.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Give me this pen. We're going to stab yourself in the eye. We can't have that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Don't call it now.
However, we do have a flag down.
Don't call it
Let's
now.
check in with our referee.
Well,
he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They decline that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yeah, they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. Charge.
What are you doing, Shay? Like, how open must he be?
kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Raya. Raya. Where Raya? You said Raya. Raya. Already. Raya. 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 Hey, boo. Poo-poo. Poo-poo Carter was calling you. He said, Raya. He said, Raya. Say Raya. 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 Say Raya. Say Raya. Raya. How many popsicles have you had today? You stop eating popsicles and you brush your teeth. Oh my God. Oh my God, girl, what you do to your damn hair, girl? Oh my God. Yeah, she crazy. Stop saying that. You know better. Is that Raya? Raya. Hey, Raya. Huh? You outside today? Are you having fun with your gaming? Huh? That means you gotta brush your teeth. It was. Oh my
Bro, look at this shit here, man. Look how far he is down the field. That little bump, that's not no pass interference. Like, I don't understand. I do not understand. 30 yards down the field. Come on, G. And they call holding. That one, that was holding. Come on. Look at this shit here, man. Look how far he is down the field. That little bump, that's not no pass interference. Like, I don't understand. I do not understand. 30 yards down the field. Come on, G. And they call holding. That one, that was holding. Come on.
She was telling me the other day, she was like,
Stop.
not be yelling like
No.